Put your money in TACC, put your money in TACC. Invest and show that your money come back. Put your money in TACC, put your money in TACC. Invest and show that your money come back. Everybody say, one child, one youth, one TACC. One child, one youth, one TACC. TACC, 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 TACC. Become financially free. Join the abundance community, diaspora city. Yeah, we got global accessibility. Your future, your currency. Everybody say, one child, one youth, one TACC. One child, one youth, one TACC. TACC, 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 TACC. Become financially free. Join the abundance community, diaspora city. Contact our website or social media for more info. Everybody say, one child, one youth, one TACC. One child, one youth, one TACC. TACC, 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 TACC.
Okay, here we are. Hello, Tiashans. We have come to yet another training to learn from TACC University, because there's so much that we still need to know, and it is a learning experience. This is a learning curve. So I'm always very grateful for these training sessions. I'm very excited to hear what the trainers have to offer us. Before I call on the facilitator today, by the way, I hope all of you are doing well, and I hope you all had a good week. I want to share with you a quote. So there is this poet that I love, Rumi. I'm sure Mr. Otium, our global executive director, knows about Rumi. Rumi was born in 1207, but I just love reading his quotes. He has some very powerful readings. I actually have a book with his stuff, and so I read it now again, and I want to share with you one of the quotes that I really like. And the quote says, "Yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today I am wise, so I am changing myself." And then this quote has been with me the entire week. And I mean, listening to Chief Abundance speak today, it's as if he was almost hearing my thoughts. So I'll say it again. Yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today I am wise, so I am changing myself. And again, this is by the poet Rumi. It reminds me of this song that I learned as a child. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. And so I want to leave this quote with you today, and I hope you can carry it through the week. I will say it again at the end of training today. So as there's something that I personally do, I always look at, when I wake up in the morning, I look at what I did yesterday and see how I can do it better, how I can be a better person, how I can see the glass. Did I see the glass as half empty yesterday? Then what I can do to change that. So if I want to change the world, I have to start with myself. And so without further ado, I want to introduce our trainer today. Our trainer today is Dr. Boaz Adaramola. Now, Dr. Boaz, I really want you to tell me whether I have pronounced your name correctly. Adaramola. I'm not sure where the emphasis is on, so you would let me know. And Dr. Boaz is going to speak to us on the topic TACC collaboration in building and, well, he had actually told me in building an inclusive system, but I made a typo and I wrote exclusive system because I saw in myself TACC being so exclusive, so unique, so complete. And so he told me about the error, but he told me to leave it like that. So he may want to comment about that. So Dr. Boaz he has not given a training in a while. And honestly, Dr. Boaz, I've missed hearing you. So I'll just give a little briefing of who Dr. Boaz is based on something he sent to me some time ago. Dr. Boaz is a medical imaging scientist, the lead senior radiographer in radiology, and a radiation safety officer at a leading multi-specialist hospital in Lagos, Nigeria. He's a networker and a fantastic leader in TACC. Dr. Boaz, it gives me great pleasure, and I have to tell you, I can't wait to hear what you have to say on that topic. So it gives me great pleasure to introduce you to the house and to let you know that the floor is yours. The floor is yours, Dr. Boaz. Can you all hear me? Is it me or is it Dr. Boaz?
I can hear you, Doc.
Okay.
Understand, Dr. Delia. Thank you.
I think Dr. Boaz
I
maybe
think it
having.
should be Dr. Boaz.
Here he is, Dr. Boaz. Who just spoke there? Was it he?
Thank you so much, Prof. Thank you so much, man. Sorry for that itch. I just got a new device, so this is the first time I'm going to do Telegram on that device. So it's asking me to go to the settings to go and put on the microphone. That was why that glitch came in. While you were speaking, I could see that you know how to elevate. You know how to highly esteem people even more than what they are, and I was just full of laughter as I laughed as you spoke the other time. Yes, Adaramola. I know you may not be able to call that very well. You say Adaramola. That's still okay. That's fine. And thank you so much for the privilege this time to do this training. It's a very rare privilege, and you've been amazing. Assistant has been amazing, and it's just been wonderful. Standing on the protocol, the existing protocol from our chief abundance himself to the director of training to his assistant to our global youth ambassador and our directors, I want to say thank you so much for giving this privilege. Without wasting much time, we're going to be looking at TACC collaboration in building an inclusive economy for an exclusive ecosystem like ours. The ecosystem that we're building in TACC is a very unique one at that. And it's a very special one that we are proud of. Irrespective of whatever it is, we know that we have something very unique to offer the whole world. So, first and foremost, I would just want to say that when we say an inclusive economy, we are ensuring that an economy that affects every part of the society, especially the poor, the needy, the highs and the lows, the people that are disadvantaged, in the society, where everybody is a part of the system, is a part of what we do, the leaders, the employees, the consumers, the entrepreneurs, and the community at large. So when we say inclusive, that means including everybody, every aspect of what we do. So when I say that TACC is very unique, an exclusive one at that, is that you can just imagine the way TACC started. If many of us that are founding members will remember how TACC started, and I think as we go down the line, we'll be able to throw more light and expound on that. But let us just look at when we say that cryptocurrency community have emerged a very powerful tool for empowering communities to take control of their finances, to take control of their destinies, the place of we all working together can only make us achieve a greater height, creating ways, paving ways for everybody to be interconnected, in the ecosystem, the place of collaborating, coming together, working together, gives us a unique flow, a unique system that cannot be hidden in just a matter of time. So when we say collaboration is the cornerstone of progress within the community and its ecosystem. When we come together, when we collaborate to be able to achieve a goal, when we look at TACC success, you can only see that TACC is a success already. TACC success is guaranteed. TACC succeeded already. TACC is finished. Like our CEO will always say, TACC is finished. Everything we want to accomplish is finished. But we wonder how many of us at different times cannot really see the picture and what we have in our mind. Yes, everybody has that in their mind, to change their TACC to money, to transform their TACC to what can be spent immediately. But let us leave the spending part. Where we were coming from and where we are today, we could see that we have made a lot of progress. And that's why I said TACC success is already guaranteed. So the trust we have with our CEO, the trust that we could see with him. I was asking somebody the other time, can you tell me how many organizations or how many investment that you have made since 2019 that you can still refer to today as being successful and still, being known to date, and you have made a lot of money from it? And by the time the person is going to be answering, you could see that they've done several things that do not exist today again. Many don't even know how much they invested then. They can't even remember the name of the organization again. But because of the trust of our CEO, till now, we could still refer to TACC. The project is divine. The project is an amazing one. And when we go into how it got started, I think we will get to understand the better. The foundation that we have, it's not to be compared with any other one. So, and that's why TACC cannot fail. TACC cannot fail. TACC cannot fail because it's already a success. So anyone that is saying all of these things that do not tally with what we see TACC to be now, I shake my head for those people sometimes, because they don't understand what it is, where we are. Even though you are not reaping the dividends right now, but there is a lot that we have achieved so far. A network and a community with members who have been a part of, when you remember how TACC was formed, where everybody from all over the world came together and decided and said that we want to do this for Africa, we want to do this for the Caribbean islands, we want to do this for the globe, and we are at it, and we got to where we are today. It can only be divine. Why will we all just must communicate together? We must come together, collaborate in selling this TACC, in announcing this TACC to the world. You could imagine what one of our leaders is doing right now. Right now, I'm sure they had a particular seminar in Kwara State. Everybody don't want to tell people about TACC, and again, everybody is saying, I want to cash out first before I can tell people about TACC. But somebody is going out there because of the conviction and having a massive seminar, still telling people about what TACC is, how TACC can redeem them, how TACC can help their life. I tell you, that is very, very commendable. This activity, the community that we are sure that can only be a success, irrespective of the challenges we face, with the help of our coin gaining more attention and the investment. People want to invest in something that will change their lives. People want to be a part of something that they can say that yes, tomorrow is going to still be there. It's going to be a long-term growth and success for us. You see, so generally a cryptocurrency marketing where we just have to collaborate and help other people get to know about this thing. Somebody told us about TACC. We also must also extend it to others. A cryptocurrency marketing, it revolves around trust. If it is about the trust, everybody knows that TACC is not a scam. TACC is real. It's just that in the process, we are yet to get to our destination, but already in the process, we could see a lot of results. A lot of results. So we must go out there and help people to get to understand. We have to let them know. We have to advertise it, you see, to people. So that, because when we talk about this liquidity that we're talking about, it is by reaching out to others that will help us gain this liquidity and give TACC the speed of light that we want it to produce for us. To build a strong community, the role that the community plays in the success of the coin, our TACC, is vital. The community is vital in the creating of a long-lasting success in the liquidity generation, in solving the problems of the nations, in solving the problems of the people. Our jobs have failed us. Our government already failed us. What are we going to do about that? It is by coming together and solving this problem of poverty, ignorance, fear that we have today and tomorrow. There's a lot of effort required by the community, our community, to create and build a strong foundation for our project to survive. The survival of TACC is in the hands of every one of us. We all have a part to play. We cannot afford to leave everything to the hands of the admin. If we all do a little, then we have done so much. If we all play our part, then TACC is already a success in our hands. If it does not work, which it has already worked, then everybody has the blame. Every member of the community, we should cultivate that sense of belonging. We must share the same goal, the same viewpoint, the same agenda. We must share the same passion with others, irrespective of whatever we're passing through right now, because it's a process. And like Chief said, nobody celebrates the process. Nobody knows the process. Nobody wants to associate with the process. Everybody wants only the result. And it takes a lot for the result to come out. It takes process for it to come out. So our passion and positivity can only turn the newcomers, the new investors. It will turn them into advocates also, which then form the long-lasting connection within the ever-changing world of cryptocurrency. We all know how Bitcoin started. I just give a lot of kudos to the early adopters of Bitcoin. But nothing of such has ever happened before. Those people have a lot of faith. Those that are still holding to the coin, and now today we could see what has befall them in a lot of massive wealth that one cannot even imagine. I give them a lot of kudos. Bitcoin has showed us what can happen. Why are we doubting? Bitcoin has showed us how the world can be transformed. Why are we still complaining? It is in our hands to make it happen together. Building and nurturing a thriving community is not just a strategic movement. That building and the nurturing, it is the core of the project. Is the core of the project to become a success, to move in the journey to advancement, to achievement. It is the main part of it, which is building. And building requires a team that collaborates together, that have one vision, one mission, one purpose, that irrespective of whatever it takes, even though we have to wait for the next 1 month, Even though we have to wait for the next 2 months, we will wait because we know that is a success already. Even though you have a lot of things that you want to do with money, can we keep holding on to the process? It is everyone's work, effort, energy that will make it happen. Building and nurturing a thriving community, I said, is in our hands. It is the core of the project. And we must remember, especially we are the early adopters of TACC, we are the founding members of TACC. I wonder sometimes when I see the founders speak in a manner, get discouraged, start talking ill about TACC, about its admin. But you remember how we started. The admin himself never wanted to come into such. The admin himself was doing other things. But because of the trust that we saw in him, then, I don't want to mention names, we all saw that, sir, you can make this thing happen. We are going to support you now. We are in the Red Sea now. We are in the process now. Many people are, leaving. Many people are leaving the boat. Many people are leaving him when we're supposed to support him to make it happen. When he is not giving up, that project that started that very day or that very month, 2019, November, when it was the moment where something is not supposed to work, when nothing is supposed to work, that same time, forces, leaders from different countries, from different languages, from different cultures came together as one and decided that they want to make a difference. And here we are today, the Abundance Community Coin, founded in 2019 by our very highly esteemed founder and CEO, Steve Williams, aka Mr. Abundance. Right now, having a maximum supply of 50 million. Right now, total supply of 50 million. Right now, circulating supply, I'm sure more than 25 million in dollars. All-time high of $33. And also all-time low of 0.025. What more do you want to say? That same coin that have been traded in hundreds of thousands of dollars in the past, except those that never wanted to trade or never knew how to trade or never learned how to trade. People cashed out money and somebody comes and say, it's a scam. That person himself or herself is the real scam. And now a total cap running into millions, more up to getting closer to 500 million in dollars of total cap. That's amazing. That's commendable. That is worth standing on, and why we must all come together and collaborate. Many may want to judge our cryptocurrency by the market cap. I want to see something up to $1 billion. When I see up to $1 billion, I will know that this is real. I tell you, even with those kind of system, it's still risky. You don't know the foundation. You don't know the trust of the CEO. You don't know what he has done before. You don't know why they started the project. You don't know, maybe when they get to a particular level, they just, get off the hook, get off the line. But with what we have, we are ready to support. We must be ready to come together and make this a success and make this work. However, some cryptocurrencies with high market are there, but like I said, they also have high risk because they can be bound to fail. Like I said, because of their structure. Collaboration with the knowledge of our project. That's why most of the time, people should go to the website. Let our members go to the website, go to and read the white paper, go and study the vision, the mission, the purpose, the things we want to achieve, our objectives. With that knowledge of our projects, it can only accelerate you and hasten you to be able to share with other people. And when you do that, you will help in the development and innovation of our coin. This will help us reach our critical milestone earlier and easier, you see, than if we're not doing what we're supposed to do. When we collaborate, we we make wonders happen. When we come together as a team, we will be able to solve a lot of problems. And like you said, one of those things that we can do is to form partnerships. Just like Chief was trying to form more than 2 times now, he wants to form some partnership with this other organization. And before you know it, we hear that those organizations are not worth partnering with. You see? And that's why we are trying our best as in the admin to make sure that we have a decentralized finance ecosystem where exchange protocols, people that have done very well in the past, can help us come together, join our team. Almost some of these guys, bring them into our team to join us and work together to create more integrated and featured field financial products that we can sell anywhere in the world. When we talk about this collaboration, it will further enable rapid, a proliferation, prototyping, testing, deployment of new solutions to keep up with the fast evolving ecosystem of the crypto market. Every one of us have something to do, a part to play in making this happen. So when we build a stronger communities, when we do it, we say building a stronger communities often create a stronger, more responsive community through common initiative. Everybody's thinking alike. We are forming seminars, we are joining, we're having some of these experts come together, we're having webinars, we're having trainings like what we're having right now. Groups coming together, uniting themselves, in oneness, in common purpose with one another. What can stop us from achieving our goal, to make it happen? Like I said, that is what Chief was trying to do when he was trying to partner with H&H. And all of a sudden, thanks to initiative of the mind, thanks to his mindset to say, with what I'm seeing, these people are not genuine enough. I'm not sure we can work with them. But that's how it's supposed to be. When we work with these people, when we work with these other people that shares almost the same mission and vision with us, then it will help us increase our user base. It will help us increase our activity. It will help us increase our loyalty as we partner together, participating, developing the sense of being a part of a larger movement. A sense of belonging is powerful. It drives the growth and the sustainability of the community. It's amazing what we can make happen. Building an inclusive crypto ecosystem, it will require us once again to collaborate across different sectors of the community. That's why we have the developers. Everybody have their part to play. We have the developers doing their work. We have the innovators doing their work, because every time people are thinking to be able to, what more can I do? What more can we do? Okay, I have this idea to be able to push the community forward. Investors are coming. Policymakers are coming. Educators are coming, just like what we are doing right now. Training sessions every weekend, every Saturday. This is amazing. What more do we want to see from this? You see, and find the users. We have to come together in collaboration to make it work. So now, let us quickly look at the key ways to foster this inclusive delivery in this unique TACC ecosystem that we have. How to make all of this thing happen, what we need to do, how to play our role. And firstly, we'll just look at 8 points that will help us to be able to make this. Number 1 is education. We can do it through education and awareness. We provide accessible learning, which is what we are doing. Learning resources, training, audios are being sent on the group. Audios are being sent on the social, platforms, videos. Sometimes you see Chief sending some things that will inspire us. Blogs, webinars in multiple languages. That's why we have some of our leaders in French countries try to also, interpret so that people in the region also can be able to understand what we're talking about. Conducting workshops, training programs, onboarding new users, and applications coming up at different time, especially people that are under represented communities. That's why sometimes at one time Mr. Bonas had to say, okay, let us go to the inner cities, let us go and reach the schools, the children. If we can give them one TACC as young as they are and educate them about what we are doing, in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, they're going to do great things. Oh, let us say one TACC goes to $500,000, $100,000, $50,000, just owning one TACC. Just look at what they can be able to achieve in the next 2-3 years from now. And see, education and awareness is so important. And like I said, remember, somebody reached out to you about the opportunity. I just imagine that I didn't know about the platform, or where would I have been today? That's why somebody is somewhere waiting to be educated, waiting to be aware. That's why you need to come for training. You need to understand what we do very well so that you can represent us also amongst people that don't know what we are doing. You see, that's why we encourage financial literacy in this ecosystem that we're talking about, where we learn, we educate ourselves. Many of us, when we got started, we don't know so much. We don't know anything. Even to achieve, we say it most of the time, but we learned on the job. We got better and better and better, improving ourselves to be what we are today. And like I would say, TACC is a success already. Number two, when we talk about the decentralized governance and participation, decentralized governance and participation, this also will help us promote community driven decision making in a decentralized autonomous organization where everybody is contributing, where everybody is participating, where everybody is a part of the process, everybody is a part of the decision, everybody is a part of the success, ensuring diverse representation, governance discussions. You see, giving a voice to all stakeholders by encouraging our members to join. That's why we want our members to join political communities, because when you get into that politics, you'll be able to influence what they do, what they say. When it's time for voting, you'll be able to vote things that will affect cryptocurrency, things that will affect the blockchain economy, things that will affect the global ecosystem, and we make everything become balanced in power. Because if it is people that don't know about the cryptocurrency industry that is in power, they will not support things that has to do with cryptocurrency. But when we have some of our people that are very enlightened enter into such places, they are able to also, influence the decisions of the government. Number three, we have the affordable and inclusive financials. Affordable and inclusive financials. Divine, low fee, scalable. We are doing all of that in TACC. That's why when we were trying to look at, okay, what do we charge? How do we charge? Charging just something very little. When the trading gets started, a little is being charged. I've seen many organizations or all of these applications and exchanges where they charge so much and they tell you that they are not cheating you, but they are charging so much on every transaction that you make. But with TACC, just a little penny, just to be able to maintain and service, the site and all of those things. Solutions to make transaction accessible. You see, these are the things that we all need to pay attention to. And number four, large industry collaboration. So we partner, like we said the other time, we partner with other larger organizations that share our project, that shares our purpose, that shares our vision. Some of these fintech companies, NGOs, and traditional financial institutions to drive adoption, mass adoption. That is our target. That's why we also try to, partner with all of these large industries. We collaborate. The place of collaboration cannot be overemphasized. You see, very, very important. Very, very important. Number five, we talk about the diversity and inclusion in hiring and development. Actively promoting diversities in crypto startups, hiring the underprivileged women, minorities and people from various social economic background, creating mentorship programs for the underrepresented developers and entrepreneurs. You see, so that initiative to commit one TACC to children globally, and thanks to many of our leaders that took it very seriously that time, it can only help to empower these young ones to be able to hold onto their future tomorrow. So number 6 is accessibility and user-friendly design. That's why if you look at our exchange, you look at our website, it's user-friendly. You can easily access it. You see, we have built, very soon the app is coming up, mobile app, where you can be able to access. So users-friendly, users experience, to make it easy for even beginners to be able to come in. These are some of the things, and we're doing them already. We develop wallets solutions that don't require deep technical knowledge, ensuring accessibility features, for even the disabled ones. These are things that are being worked upon as we go in this light. Number 7, security and consumer protection. Now, I will spend more time and I will talk about that again in the other parts, because this is a part that is very, very important for you to say that you are a part of the organization. That means you have an investment there, and the investment that you have must be protected, must be kept. So the security of your being a part of the system and what you have in the system is very, very important. So that's why we educate users on avoiding scams and protecting their private keys, implementing strong security measures in project to prevent fraud. So, like I said, later on I will talk more about that. Number 8, community engagement and social impact. We encourage local, crypto meetups and all of this training that we're talking about, that we're having, to help improve every one of us, to come to a place of knowledge where they can also be able to do things on their own. You see, so supporting initiatives that bring more children, women, mentors, and the likes. Monitoring all of these people too, that they can get to know about this innovation. We are still less than 5%, awareness globally in the world of crypto, and look at the huge thing that's already happening in cryptocurrency. So the community need to collaborate and remove the barriers to enter into the inner cities, giving access to people to be able to own their destiny financially, to make their life become a better place, to be able to make them become a better person, so that they can control their financial lives, and participate in the communities to shaping the future of finance that we see. So, best practice that can help crypto safe. Like I said the other time, I want us to look at this part very well, because there's no point you being a part of the community if you have, let's say, 50 or 500, maybe say you have a 10,000 TACC, or you have 5,000 TACC, and something happened, you were scammed of your asset. Then how are you a part of the community? That means you have lost your access, your asset, what really makes you to become a part of it. So you have to keep it very well. Your asset is the proof of your participation in the community. That's why people that own one TACC, you are still joking. You have only 5 TACC. You don't know what we're talking about. You have only 100 TACC. You don't have up to 1,000 TACC. Anybody that doesn't have up to 1,000 TACC, you need to improve on what you have. And the opportunity is still there right now, when the price of the coin is still at $20.5. And we have said, going on the exchange, our coin, by the special grace of God, will not go below $20.5. Rather, it will keep going higher and higher. So many don't even know that this is the right time for them to purchase more TACC. You see? So you need to protect your investment, so that you can be truly a part of the community, to help us in collaborating. No matter which cryptocurrency you invest in, you just have to keep your investment safe so that you can enjoy, the community on the long run, so that you will not gnash your teeth tomorrow. So that's why you have to follow what we are doing every time and then. So we'll just look at about 3 things that you need to take very seriously that you can participate in and help safeguard your investment in the community. So that you can also collaborate, because if you lose all your coin, you can't tell anybody anything again, you will just be devastated. You see, where are you going to start from? You see, so these are the things. So number 1 is when we talk about the enabling your 2-factor authenticator. Many people are not using the 2-factor authenticator, which is very, very important. Always take the pain to always receive an OTP in your email before getting or gaining access into your account. Very, very important. Don't just say, I just want to log in easily, so that I just put my password, it opens up. The 2-factor authenticator is very important for all accounts, and it's very easy, very simple. Learn it and start using it. It adds another level of security in case your login information is hacked. Never click a link in a direct social media message exchanges. You have to be careful, when you enter into all of those places, so that you will not be hacked. Your account will not be hacked. You see. So secondly
Dr.
is to
Boaz,
check.
can I
Yes,
can
ma'am.
I can I can I stop the recording and start again, please?
All right, ma'am.
Thank you. Go ahead, doctor.
Thank you very much, ma'am. So the other time when I had opportunity to do a presentation the other time, I made an emphasis on you having a very calm spirit when you're dealing in crypto. When you're dealing in the cryptocurrency industry, you have to be a very patient and calm person. Don't do things haphazardly, because one single click can wipe out everything that you have. One single click can move all your investment and asset into the wrong wallet. So you have to take your time. That's why we say take your time to learn, take your time to test, take your time to ask questions that are reasonable, so that you can be able to know what you are getting into. So when you are online, you have to make sure that you even check some of these, online mechanism, the emails that is being sent to you, a link is being sent to you, just click. You have to look very well to check that the email link, you look at it very well, because there's something we call phishing scams. They use an idea to be able to locate and get to know what people passwords are, how to be able to hack into their account. You give them access when you go into all of those wrong emails, wrong OTPs, wrong password, wrong links that are being shared to you. So you have to look out for that. You have to be very careful, very observant, very vigilant, to make sure that the person that is sending something to you is legitimate before clicking anything. Very, very important. And lastly on this is to keep your holding private. Everything you have, keep it private. Oh, I have 100,000 TACC. I have 500,000 TACC. Yes, right now I know somebody in Lagos State here that has at least 1 million coin, 1 million TACC, 1 million TACC. But thank God I know, but I didn't say Mr. So and so has so amount of TACC, because when you do that, even the FBI, they advise that you should avoid sharing and making a noise on how many crypto you have, how much crypto do you have, to avoid being targeted by these swap scammers. They don't know that, oh, this guy has a lot. They will now work on you 1 month, 2 months, until they get you hacked. So you keep your holdings private. You don't start sharing and making noise everywhere. Very, very important. Because if all of these things are done, you will be able to collaborate well and play your part in the community. But if you lose your investment, you will not be able to do that. You'll be discouraged. There was someone that had a lot of issues with one of his accounts. Because of that, he got demoralized. He was not joining the training again. He was not taking anything serious again. Okay, one time he just chatted me, and somehow I was able to help him out, and he was able to recover all his wallet, his coins, and everything. You need to see the light in his eyes. You need to see the excitement. You need to see the glow. You need to say, now I'm going to hold seminars. I am going to tell people about TACC. Because truly, your investment is what gives you representation in the community. And for you to be able to collaborate, even you and your investment have to be healthy and be in the perfect state of mind. You see, so never share your private keys with anyone, your password with anyone. No admin will ask you to send your password to them, except you are very, very sure of that admin. You know this admin cannot do something with that. Even with the admin, you are taking a risk. Because that's why most of the time we tell them, immediately you are done sending, delete it from your hand there, and I'm also deleting it from my hand here. I have one of my son-in-laws that he wants to do certain things. Okay, from Canada. Okay, just Baba, don't worry. Just let me send you my passcode and do it. Yes, it's because of the level of trust that he has for me, and he knows that it's exactly what he asked me to do that I will have to do. But immediately I will tell him, please delete it from your hand. I will also delete it from my hand, because somebody can get your phone and see it, or maybe your WhatsApp or something is open and the likes. So keep all of these things private. Just like you will not share your email or your bank password with anyone, don't share all of those things. We all have a part to play. We have a role to play. And if you don't play your part and you are pointing hands to TACC that TACC is not a success, then that means you are the one that made it fail. That means you yourself failed. So, in as much as we know what we are into, we know what we are up for, we know the people we are dealing with, we know the kind of leadership that we have, irrespective of whatever is happening, you should still be able to stand boldly and tell people about the community, about the opportunity, about what they stand to gain, where the future holds. You need to do that. Once again, I give a lot of kudos, because he is doing something that many leaders will not dare do. TACC is not sellable now. I can't trade my TACC. I've not been able to spend my TACC. You asked me to come and do another seminar. And right now, today, he was able to hold seminars. You see, and still tell people boldly with the mic to tell them that TACC is something you should be a part of. TACC will change your life. That's amazing. And we all must emulate that. And that's why we say, don't misrepresent TACC. Don't tell people what TACC is not. Don't overpromise people. So much as Mr. Abundance will have loved us to be on the exchange and start trading since December or since January. But there are some parts that he cannot play by himself. There are some parts that he will not be able to do anything about, because he paid people to be able to develop certain things. And he, like he said, paid in full. So it's not that maybe we are holding anything, and because of that, they are holding something back. And we are creating a new part. We are doing something new entirely, which has never happened in the whole of Africa. You see? And we have to wait patiently. Keep praying. Keep playing your part. Keep contributing your quota. Keep staying positive. Where I tell you that sometimes I don't get discouraged myself, but when I look at my leader and I see that my leader is always energetic, always positive, always pushing, what do? I follow suit and collaborate with him as much as I can in my own way of doing it. We have a part to play. We all have a part to play. You see, the failure and the success of our community, our coin, lies in the hands of every one of us. The advancement on bringing in new people, new investors, new members, lies in our hands. That even irrespective of whatever is happening, we are excited, passionate, enthusiastic, because an enthusiastic mind can never lose, always win. A passionate person is so contagious. You see? So don't lose your drive. Don't lose your vigor. Don't lose your passion. Keep moving. Keep advancing. Just the peer-to-peer opportunity for people to sell TACC now is a very big privilege for you to bring new people in and sell your coin to them. And like you said, if you cannot do that, use the admin to help you do that, so that in case issue may arise tomorrow and the person is trying to give you trouble, you can say that, oh, you didn't send money to me directly, you sent to the admin. So you will be able to save yourself of so many troubles. But now that you can actually do peer-to-peer, you are still saying you spend your TACC. That means we have failed, or that means we have not done what we need to do. Like we said, don't misinterpret or misrepresent the coin and what it stands for. If you do that, they will come knocking at your door, calls will keep coming, and people will be threatening to take you to the police station and all of that. But when you represent TACC accurately, adequately, and let them know that it's not a get-rich-quick scheme, there is a waiting time. It's a process. Anything can happen that can elongate what we promised. Because sometimes people now make it look as though Mr. Bonan is a liar, that he's shifting the goalpost. He keeps saying something and is not able to meet up. He keeps saying something and it's not happening. Come on, open your eyes wide and see what is happening and play your own role. In conclusion, I would say that collaborating with the community, with our community of TACC, present numerous opportunities and challenges. It will always come with challenges. But by adding and addressing key challenges such as communication, because sometimes it's the way you communicate also that affects or cause some of the things that we pass through. We communicate effectively, we do very well in the area of the security, and we leverage the community's strength. Our strength is the trust that we have in our coin. The trust that come sun, come shine, TACC is going nowhere. TACC is already a success. TACC is finished. You see, that alone is our selling point, is our strength in building the community, in participation, and in the collaboration, whereby as you are talking to anybody, you don't have any fear. This what I'm telling people now. What if this thing does not work? The question is that what if it works? What if tomorrow we get TACC to $100,000 and people are trading in billions and billions of the volume, and you will start to say, hey, if I had known, I would have played my own part also. TACC ecosystem and its project can achieve significant progress if only we all collaborate together. As the technology of crypto evolves, future prospects for collaboration include expanding use case. Now TACC is spendable peer-to-peer. What are you doing with that opportunity? What are you doing with you going to merchants and telling them that, hey, what I'm about to give you? I remember then where you tell people that what I'm about to give you is not small thing. If you have this in your hand, it's more than me paying you in cash. What if I pay you 50% this and I pay you 50% cash? You will not regret this thing. In the next 1 year, what is going to become will be great. You see, you are actually looking for how the use case of the coin can be elaborated, can be enlarged, enhancing the interoperability and scalability of the coin, and engaging with all the people that are around you. Because if you talk bad about TACC, then you are the one spoiling the coin. Where you are positive and remain only positive irrespective of what happens is so important. Our TACC collaboration in an exclusive community of what we have right now can drive even innovation, foster a more interconnected ecosystem, and contribute to the growth and maturity of the crypto market and this decentralized finance. I know that with this, if we can all come together, like I said once again, according to the story of Genesis chapter, is it chapter 11 or Exodus, where the people had to come together as one and propose in their heart that they will build a house, a temple that will get to heaven. That's impossible. That is not possible. But in the place of teamwork, collaboration, coming together and thinking like one, even God, the creator of heaven and earth, knew that these people have already completed this project. Even God knew it is already a done deal. It's already a finished work, the way they've started, and had to just confuse their language to tell you how collaboration is so important. I tell you, if we all come together and play our role in the community and support our leader, our admin, our CEO, and all the other admins that work with him, we will get to our destination in a shorter time and easier way. Thank you very much once again for your time. Ma, thank you so much for the privilege to be able to deliver this. I just hope he is able to cause a change in the minds of the people as we are all waiting for the commencement of the exchange the way we want it to be. Thank you so much once again, Ma. I stop and drop the mic here. Thank you, Ma.
Wow. Dr. Boaz, what a powerful, powerful discourse. I thank you. That was a presentation I would say is looking at a glass as half full. That is something, what you said today needed to be told. What you said today needed to be heard by the community. It was on time, it was on point, and you demonstrated the importance of collaboration in TACC. I like to say it like this. Individually, we are just a drop in the ocean, just a drop of water. But together, we are the ocean. Together, we are the ocean. We can accomplish. And there's this, when I was listening to you, and you gave us so much food for thought, Dr. Boaz. I wrote so much. But it reminds me of a quote again. I love reading, so I know a lot of these quotes. It says, coming together is a beginning. Staying together is progress. Working together is success. And I love what you said, and you kept on repeating this, that TACC success is guaranteed. But the survival of TACC is in our hands. It is in our hands. I know we are going through struggles. I know we are going through delays right now, TACC family. But honestly, I think these struggles and delays will really show us what we are made of. Dr. Boaz, I thank you with all of my heart for this. Thank you for giving this presentation. I now want to open the floor to comments or questions, and please make it brief. Yes. If you want to make a comment, just raise your hand and I will allow you to speak. Yes, I've allowed certain people to speak, so you can go ahead. Nobody? Any question, any comment?
Hello.
Mr. Piles.
Good evening from my end.
Good evening.
To the house.
Thank you so much,
Madam,
ma'am. Thank you, Dr. Boaz. The presentation was indeed a wonderful and a beautiful one. I myself enjoyed it greatly. Yes, ma'am. Please, my question is, Dr. Sir,
hello.
you said something about
Who's speaking there? Mr. Pius was speaking. I'm very confused. Who was that? Mr. Pius, you want to continue, please? Go ahead, please.
Okay. I beg tonight I have a lot of things to, but let me just start with this. I greet the house, I greet everybody, I greet the community and those that are online here. And I want to thank the committee, the admin, the chief, our CFO, madam, everybody. I want to thank everybody. Most especially the CFO. I want to thank him for how much effort he has put in place and is still doing to ensure that this platform through to reality to become what he ought to become. I want to make a little comment from what, in order to support what our Dr. Boaz has just been saying here. You know, one thing I want to do, I want to advise our brothers. I think there has been a lot of complaint. Sometimes I get to understand that a little thing that they do not understand, that they will need to seek for understanding over. They will now start, doing things out of proportion. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not good. We are all being patient. I personally have also been patient. There's some time that it look as if I'm getting worried, but I will just, don't relax myself and put myself together because I'm a very patient somebody. That is one thing, one part of me. Therefore, it's not good the way our brought us from this area, from this end, more especially in Nigeria here. The way, I don't know, let me put it in Africa, the way they complain so much. It's too much. It's so bitter. They should not do that. They should not do that. Let's learn from these things that they are, all these programs that have been put forward, the advices, the training and all that. And this is a significant. This thing now is a significant because this area, you cannot see coin that they're tradable like this. In order for people who don't have that knowledge to get, I really commend the system for this. When I think about that, I got encouraged so much. So please, let our brothers, sisters, fathers, mothers that are here, more especially the young ones that put so much expectation that has not come to pass. Please, this is an advice to those that are complaining unnecessarily. Please, let's try. So I will hold on there, then give chance to other people before I will come back for my questions and other things I have at this night.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for your comment, Mr. Pius. Thank you so much. Any other comment or question, please? Somebody has their hand up. Yes, any other question or comment?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Dr. Dilema. Thank you for the opportunity. And to our Dr. Boaz, sir, your presentation was awesome and beautiful. I enjoyed myself all the way. Thank you so much, sir. All the things you said are very, very much true and correct. But there is a part you talked that I really need you to throw more light to some people that will be wondering, what is that? How to recognize a link sent to us and how to recognize not to click the wrong link so that our assets will be wiped off from us. So I don't know if you have such much knowledge on that. You can throw more light on it. Thank you so much, sir. And thank you, ma, for the opportunity, ma.
You're welcome, Dr. Daniel. Dr. Boaz?
Thank you very much. Thank you, Dr. Peter. One of the very, very salient ones that you can easily recognize is a URL that does not carry the S. You know, we used to have the HTTPS. That S that is always included mostly is like a kind of security. So when you see a lot of URL like that that does not have that S, is the first pointer to know that, oh, this is not a real, or it looks scamish. So there are several of them, and I think maybe when we have other trainings, or when we have some of other, or our other leaders that are very vast in the security of the IT based people, they'll be able to tell us more. But that S, always look out for it to make sure that there is HTTPS slash then the website or whatever link that is corresponding to that. To those things. You need to know that this is real, this one is not real. So just be able to look critically and to be able to know that. Then sometimes they carry blue. There are sometimes when they share a link with you, it carries blue and you can easily click and the like. So there are several of that, but we just have to pay more attention and be more vigilant when we are on all of those sites. So don't just put your password anywhere. They tell you create a password, create a username and password. And because of the fact that you do not want to forget your password, you now go and put tax uh, password, username, and password, and you don't know that that particular website is a scamming website. So because you have already put your username and password in their interface, at the back end, they know how to get people's username and password and use algorithm to like think that this password that this person is using, maybe that's what he's using in his tax account. Maybe that's what he's using in his Bitcoin wallet account, and they can use that same password. They try it and it works. You see, so we just have to be very, very careful when we are dealing with all of this online and exchange and crypto industry. Thank you very much. I hope that helps a little.
Thank you so much, Dr. Boaz. Thank you. Any other comments or questions, please? Let's see if anybody's hand is
Hello.
raised. Go ahead,
Yeah,
please.
Doctor.
Go ahead, Mr. Victor. Hello.
Yeah. Good evening.
Good evening.
Thank you. Yeah. Good evening, fellow Chashans. Dr. Boaz, I really want to say thank you so much for this very uh, admonition in the church. Maybe we will say so during a sermon. Indeed, will it have been better that it come later, or it is just now? But if you ask me, what you've presented today is really, really needed. Fellow Tiashans, indeed, I'm only saying, just like Mr. Pius have said, uh, may it not be the story of a tortoise that was to be made a king and was asked to spend 7 years in a waste. And almost at the completion of 7 years, the tortoise began to cry and say, it is too delayed. He is suffering and all not. And our foreparents will tell us and say, that is why the tortoise wasn't made the king of all animals. So it is a lovable one, the process and how it is going. If we cannot stay together right now, indeed, when can we ever imagine staying together? So I joined the facilitator of this today's training to encourage us all. The timing is very little than we can even imagine. From back, from the front, the leadership to me, they are all awake and are doing everything as it concerns the pillars of the community to making sure things are going on well. So once again, Dr. Boaz, thank you. Thank you so, so much. And fellow Tiashans, let us walk with patience. Indeed, we shall count our joys and number them in the shortest possible period of time. Thank you for being here.
Thank you very much, Mr. Victor. Well said. Anybody else, please?
Hello.
Go ahead,
Hello.
Mr. Pyatt. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yes, Mr.
Thank you very much. Now I want to come with a question starting with this. Now, the exchange, I really want to know because as it is now, so many of my people I have about 4% have
But
not
wait,
done their
Dr.
KYC.
Dr. Delia, hello, Dr. Delia. Have you given room for general questions?
I did not specify, so he can go ahead. You can go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead, Mr.
So
Pyatt.
this exchange, thank God for the level that the exchange has gotten to now. But one major concern about this exchange is this that I want to ask. What is this question is like an ask part of this question. Why is it that I know that all these things involve funding, and some other procedures that may be involved. Then now, what actually the issue that is making the exchange that at least one thing that exchange have not looked live? As look, what is it a financial issue, or what is the problem that thing has not? What is that thing? What is the stress? We need to know, because as it is now, me as it is now, let me be sincere. As it is now, I got a little bit distracted, or a little bit scared, something like that, because when I thought that by now at least one thing should work, at least that system should be live, making those movements, this thing, it should be live. Then what is the issue? Why one thing has not happened?
Okay, we got your point. We got your point, Mr. Pyatt. Thank you for this question.
Wait, I want to give like two questions first now, because I have a
please
lot of questions.
Okay, please be brief, Mr. Pyatt. Just ask your questions. Thank you.
Okay, because why I'm asking that question is that 2 days ago I just withdraw 5 TACC. Say, let me check. Since they said the thing has worked, I withdraw 5 TACC today. It does not arrive at the destination. So why is that thing like that? There's the two questions I'm asking. Why is that one like that? Why hasn't the exchange appear live? That's the two questions I'm first asking now first. So please, I need answer to those questions.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Pyatt. In terms of your first question, why this is happening on the exchange and so on, we get your point. There are delays. I agree. We did not expect to be where we are right now. But if you go back to the TACC development chat, TACC DEV chat, the developer did answer some questions as to what has caused the delays and what they are going to do right now, and the timeline for getting the other things to work, the other aspects of the exchange to work. So I would encourage you to go on that TACC Dev chat and see what the developers had to say. I think they will answer your question. In terms of your second question and your withdrawal, I am not understanding what you said about it has not reached the destination. Which destination is that?
Okay. For example, I use my Trust Wallet to copy the address, Ethereum address from there to come and paste in the withdrawal.
Mr. Pyatt,
Yep.
Mr. Pyatt, are you in the development and developers chat group?
Hello?
Are you in the developers chat group? Yes. Are you in developers chat group?
Yeah. I think I'm there.
You think you're there? Can you just be specific, please? Are you there? Yes or no?
I'm there. That new group
Everything.
that was posted. That
Yes.
new group now.
Bring your question to that group. That is why you are there. What you are saying now, nobody can answer it here. That is why that group was open for you to engage with the programmers directly. Please. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Ochiam. Okay, just let me start and stop the recording. We are going a little over 30 minutes. Thank you. Stop and start. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Any other comments or questions, please? And please be brief with your questions. Okay, somebody wants to speak. Madam Denise Peters, you have a question. Your hand was up. No comment? No? Okay. Any other questions or comments?
Okay, let me come again. Now, this sort of question goes like this. There has been our expectation, our vision as to taking TACC to $100,000 this year. So now, up to this moment, I don't seem to have seen any movement, any enforcement towards that and all that. So, what are the factors that has already been put in place or is being put in place to drive that vision, to drive it? Because we should expect development on that. From time to time, this is 3 months, more than a few weeks now. This month is gone. We enter the 4th month. So there should be a development movement like that on that basis. So I want to know about that.
Okay, thank you. We get your point. Thank you, Mr. Pius. All right. First of all, I would want to encourage you to go and listen to the training on liquidity. I think there were about 2 trainings on liquidity. One was done about 2 weeks ago, and another one was done about a few months ago. All of that is on our playlist, our YouTube playlist that you can listen to, and that will answer some of your questions about how we establish liquidity in the exchange. In terms of what is being done to reach that particular goal and even greater, things are already happening. You have Chief Abundance, who is and other leaders are into this energy project. Remember, there must be a used case for the price of the coin to increase. And another thing that we can be doing is to bring people in. As long as we have a crowd, the more people we have in TACC, the greater, the better the coin in terms of the value. And this is how we are going to increase the price of the coin. So I want to encourage you, please, to listen to the training on liquidity, and that will answer your questions. Okay, let's wrap.
Thank you very much. Hello, Abel, please.
That should be enough for this gentleman. Or is it how you continue taking questions? Mr. Pius, please, if you have a question, endeavor to ask them once and for all. And do not just make the whole thing as if it's becoming irritating. Ask your question. If you have 10 questions, ask them at once. Please, thank you.
Okay. I will come back to that. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Pius. Thank you, Mr. Pius. We are wrapping up now. We are closing down now. So I would like before we close, Mr. Ocham, Executive Director of Global Operations, Global Youth Ambassador, do you want to close us up with a word?
Right. Thank you very much, Dr. Boaz, for your wonderful training. It was a very good one. Basically, talking about collaboration and joining forces with other entities in order for you to achieve your goal. Uh, I've often said this in this community. I say if you watch movies and you see the way in which the the actors or the good guys shooting and killing, he's not the only one, but you will see him kill almost 50 people, 100 people. And we all feel happy about that. And remember, I told you that things like that are propagandas. They are meant to brainwash you into believing that you can do things alone. But you can never achieve anything in this life of significant working alone. It is simply impossible. You must collaborate. You must seek partnership with other people. You must unite with others. You must join forces. If you read, if you just read the history of those who have done similar things that you have done, you can't see a place where only one person have done the entire things. No. So we are at a very critical place in TACC right now, and we have often said this, and our people need to also keep on. Whenever you feel down, just put this at the back of your mind that TACC is here to stay forever. We are not going anywhere, you know. And while we might have challenges, we might have delays, we might have some setbacks here and there, be rest assured that your investment are safe. You are not being, you are not in the, you are in the hands of one of the best people in this world has ever seen. And when you look at the training or you look at the participation in the community and you see that it is just few people perhaps that are doing stuff, don't feel discouraged. Look, I've often found solace in the fact that it is not actually the majority of people that make a difference. You know, Chinese is comprised of 1.4 to 1.3 billion people, but they have only one president. So it's just the entire Communist Party is not even up to a million people, and the entire Communist Party is the highest political organ in the country. So it is really a few people. They say many are called, but few are choosing. But please, those of you that are here, it is my wish and prayer for each and every one of us to make it together. The way in which the government are coming into this space now is alarming. Government will start buying crypto as if is they'll start is scrambling for it. And for what people are failing to understand, for the fact that people have not understood the fact that this is the future, and they are looking at see that okay, because they are conversing on the same platform, they are investing on the same platform, the same crypto platform that other billionaires are investing on. They are taking it for granted, but these people know what they are doing. By the time they get hold of these things, they will shut the door, and those of you those of us that fail to actually take it serious will actually believe. And when government takes over anything, be rest assured that getting involved in those things afterwards is like pulling a good tooth. But you all know that we in TAC, we are ahead. We are very, very much ahead in TAC. So please, there's no project like TAC on earth. Yes, other projects might have liquidity. You can easily trade them, as Joeka has trained us, has made us to understand that look, even if your project has liquidity, you can easily trade them. It does not mean I know it will not really the main driver of crypto adoption is the utility. What is the purpose? What is the problem that the crypto is solving? You know, and for the fact that uh, TAC does not have liquidity now doesn't mean the asset is not it's not I'm trying to look for the right word. It's not the same as other tokens out there. No, it's the same thing. But this is why we're trying to collaborate operate with energy of a team, because by the time you begin to put all these things into place and people begin to understand that this energy thing has to do with that, this is what we call utility, people will definitely start coming. So it might take crypto, I don't know really, but crypto is not up to 20 years old. The entire space is young. We are early. We are very, very much early. The entire space is not up to 20 years old and is making waves. It's making waves. So please, position yourself. Do not take anything for granted. Keep planting. Let's keep building. Let's keep being patient with each other. Let's support Chief. Let's support our leaders, those of us. Let's support, above all, let us support each other. At every point in issue, where there is crisis, where there is issue, where there is destabilization, a leader arises. Every race have gone through what we have gone now. It's not just us. The Arab Emirates have to unite behind Sheikh Zayed, and Sheikh Zayed now has made UAE what it is today. And it is Sheikh Zayed wouldn't have made Dubai what it is today if the people have not believed in his vision. If you look at, just go to YouTube and look at Dubai 30 years ago, and look at Dubai now. And who told you that we in TACC cannot achieve something greater than the next 30 years? And look, we can do this. We will do these things. Are they not human beings? Are we not human beings? We just need to unite behind a leader that we believe in, and we believe in Chief. Look, in the next 30 years, I'm in my early 30s now. In the next 30 years, I'll be in my possibly 60s. And China took 30 years China used 30 years to lift 800 million people out of poverty. So redevelopment is not something you rush, but it's something you will do. We will do it. From now to 30 years, TACC, we should be able to be a household name everywhere, and we'll do it. We are still early. I just want to make you understand this. We are still early. The space is not even up to 18 again. It's not still up to 18. Please put your baggage here. Let us build together, or perish together, or perish as fools. Thank you very much. As TACC continues to go up here. Have a blessed weekend.
Thank you, Mr. Orcham. Thank you for your words of wisdom, and thank you. This was very well said. So, Tiashans, this has been a fantastic training. I want to say thank you. Thank you to Dr. Boaz for his wisdom and for his profound words about collaboration in TACC. And I want to leave with you some of what he says. Remember, TACC success is guaranteed. As Chief Abundance says, as our theme is, TACC is finished. And the survival of TACC is in our hands. Tiashans, we must collaborate. We must do it together. We must be positive together. And that there are struggles, the delays. Anything good must come with struggles. We must be pruned. We must fall sometimes to become greater and to grow. And it is okay. TACC is a done deal. So remember, together we can be an ocean. Individually, we are just drops of water. But together, we can be an ocean and accomplish great things. Thank you so much for coming. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Good night, everybody.
Good night, Doctor. Have a nice
everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Put your money in TACC, put your money in TACC, invest and show that your money come back. Put your money in TACC, put your money in TACC, invest and show that your money come back. Everybody say, one child, one youth, one TACC, one child, one youth, one TACC, 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 TACC. Become financially free, join the abundance community, diaspora city. Yeah, we got global accessibility, your future, your currency. Everybody say, one child, one youth, one TACC, one child, one youth, one TACC, 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 TACC. Become financially free. Join the Abundance Community Diaspora City. Contact our website or social media for more info. Everybody say, one child, one youth, one TACC, one child, one youth, one TACC.